Okay. I believe we're streaming live. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, perfect. We're live. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Let me just find the right configuration. Let me just find the right, like, uh. C'è un mistero in ogni giorno che comincia. Io non ho mai capito chi ha colorato le conchiglie. Okay, so I believe this is okay. At least it should be. I'll just turn on the light over here and I'll maybe move it over a little bit. I don't know. Well, the main issue is I don't really know. I don't really have access to my desk today for a bunch of reasons. But the main reason is I, um, well, my internet connection is not strong enough to be receiving on that side of the home, so this is it. This is what's going on right now. Anyway, OBS is kind of OBS is kind of giving me problems, but it's fine. Like some buttons are not working right now. I don't know. Anyway, I'd say let's start coding a little bit. So this is what happened to my app. Does it work? Yes, locally it does. I still need to figure out like how to deploy apps and all of that. But the app should be working if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is working. This is an issue that I saw yesterday, which is the exponential moving averages are not visible. And anyway, another thing that I thought of is why do I need to do this when I can just, well, sort of have trading view widgets in my app. So I'll just check those out. Trading view widgets. I see this trend in social in website design of just making everything huge. I don't know if that works, but yeah. Okay, so I think my issue with all of this is that it's all broken. Like, I fucking hate this. Anyway, I believe it should be a new, maybe not a new folder, because in this folder I have stuff, but I guess I'll just go back to like the initial folder that I used. This is my like huge this is my greatest weakness when it comes to programming. I'm a fucking mess. I've never properly like learned how to. I think that what we should focus on is just backtesting and having a trading bot. That's all that I need. The whole app can be built around this, but these are the two main important things. So I'll just create a first model real quick, just a very very simple one also, and we'll see how that goes. Um, the main issue that I have with Polygon is that it's great. You can see what is going on. You can see a lot of things, but it's like the issues that it brings are multiple, and unless you pay, it's not really gonna work. So, you know. Actually, I'll just close everything up. Today we're going to focus on these two things. So, first of all, I'll try building a trading bot, and once we see what it's doing, we'll sort of backtest it and see how reputable it can be, and then we'll just build on that. So I'll create a new folder. First model.ipy notebook. Perfect. So let's just get pandas right. SPD import. Yeah, that's all I need for now. Now, so I believe we're gonna operate at like different time frames. So let me just check a second. I want to see how the stream is going today. Just because in the last few days, the internet connection that I had was very, very slow. Now, what I expect is that you should see me streaming, and you should see me, well, pretty well, I would say. So let me just check real quick. Streaming, and you should see me, well, pretty well, I would say. So let me just check real quick. Streaming, and you should see me, well, pretty well, I would say. So let me just check real quick. Okay, dope. This is nice. I like this. So yeah, we're correctly streaming and everything. So this is great. I'll just zoom in a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, so I'll zoom in a little bit just so you see this part of the screen. And, what you're not seeing is the chat aspects, but maybe I'll just chat within this kind of frame. But this way, I believe like it's easier to understand and see what's going on. Anyway, we need to get some data. Um, what we have over here is like something very interesting. I remember a couple of years ago, actually not years, but like around a year ago, I was looking into these kind of things, and it was a mess. But right now, Anyway, so again, this is my API key. I've leaked it so many times, but I mean, I believe it's not really that much of an issue, so it's fine. Anyway, this is Polygon. Um, so the main issue is, obviously I'm not going to compete with TradingView. If you look at TradingView, they have everything. Like, you just need like it's already perfect. There's nothing to really fix here, in my opinion at least. I believe that what can be built is something on top of this. That is something that you can build. Anyway, one thing that I looked at yesterday was that you should sort of focus on. Today I'm drinking tea, by the way. Here it is. Looks a damn lot like beer, but it's not. I'm past my beer drinking days. I drank beer like 5 days ago, I think, or maybe like 4 days ago. But yeah, I don't really like beer. I don't really like substances, to be honest. Like, if I'm in a situation where I can just work, I'll work. I'll take the work over anything else, to be honest. Anyway, I think what we really need right now is a freaking I think what I need right now is the data more than anything else. So we'll be looking for data. I'm not fully sure where to get it, but we'll see. So first of all, I think what we need is financial data. The main stock exchange that I wanna operate on is the Mumbai Stock Exchange. So oh yeah. Wow, okay. 1.24 billion has been scammed. The scam industry is incredibly lucrative these days. Wow, it's crazy. So actually, I believe I'll just use Y Finance, to be honest. Let's see if the call is correctly made. Yeah, Y Finance is um, sort of not working lately. Yeah, so whoa, 103. This is crazy. So let's just see. Get ready, puppet. Let's go. Intergalactic you and me. Intergalactic you and me. Get ready, puppet. Let's go. Intergalactic you and me. So obviously I can go on and see all of this shit. Since October it's gone up quite a lot. But wow. So actually a lot of charts when you look at them, they do something like this. Like they're very slow at the beginning and then eventually they go on and just explode. Um and I feel like a lot of like stocks are in this kind of situation. A lot of times I've seen this happening. I don't know what this is, but yeah. Volumes traded um around, I see that just as the price tends to rise a lot, the volume then spikes. So it's not like, because as you can see here, this candle, well, it starts over here and it ends over here. Yeah, so it starts just at the end of this initial bull run, which is um, the most eventful, I would say, the most quick. And then there is this huge volume that is mobilitated. And I believe that that is what like propels the stock further. I'm not fully sure, to be honest, but if you look at these candles when it comes to volume, this kind of volume is outrageous and it never anticipates a strong move forward. It just comes after these strong rising moments. Yeah, hopefully that's. And even here, look at all of this volume going in while the stock goes down. I guess it's just, at the end of the day, it's the banks that make money off of this. It's the banks that know everything before you, and they can pretty much, they have a huge competitive advantage over the retail investor. So I believe all of these huge spikes in volume are just spikes in. I think they need to be looked at a bit more closely. So it's just, I wish I could see all of this in a more comprehensive way and get this data more accurately, I would say. Mm, I don't know, man. So, actually, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'll just do some research. Um, and I'll maybe set up this whole environment a little better. Maybe I can move this to the next door room, I would say. Let me just check real quick. Because if I can, if the internet connection is still okay out here right now. Yeah, so I guess this is the only option I have for today at least. Yeah, so I'll be back in a second. Let me just do a couple of things and I'll figure out how to go ahead. This is the only option I have for today at least. So I'll be back in a second. Let me just. Back we are, back we are, back we are. Awesome. Um, let me just, let me just, let me just, let me just, let me just set things up properly. We need it to be proper, you know? We need it all to be proper. 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 Everything needs to be proper. Okay. Here we are. Let's change scene. Back we are. Hello again. So, what I was talking about earlier is that I need the data. And like just looking at these graphs, I see that huge changes in volume often come not necessarily with huge changes in price. Like if you look at this, hopefully it's visible. Let me just check. Yeah. So if you look at this huge price spike and this huge price spike, if you look at the volume up until here, up until the stock has gone down significantly, the volume is just okay-ish. It's not huge. And also another thing to watch out for with the volumes is like how many total stocks are around, right? So because what's the stock supply? So probably there is a, let's just see. We'll figure out all of these indicators also. Nope. Financial data. Find out how do I see how many shares there are for a company? Because obviously, like, this is okay, outstanding shares. This is something that we need to know. Outstanding. Okay. Which of these tabs has that? Okay. Yeah. So let's see how many outstanding shares they have. Capitale Sociale. Where is that? What? Wait a second. Okay, so obviously this whole financial data is, I would say, pretty good to have, at least. Let me check. How can I make sure that... So, yeah, we need all of this stuff. We need the chart is a basic thing. We always have that. But if you look at, like, this is, to me, absolutely bananas. Let's check this more clearly. So, throughout this whole thing, the stock is just trading at, like, absolutely normal prices. Sorry, normal volumes. And then zero. Oh, okay. And then on the Monday, you see a huge candle. And then on the Tuesday, you see a huge candle. And then it takes a while to, like, reset. But I wonder who bought this dip or who sold this dip. But the point is, the real movement happened here in the aftermarkets. And this is the aftermarkets. And they dictated that the next day when the market opens, everything goes to shit. And then the point is, like, it lost... What? So overnight, it lost something like 35%. Well, I mean, to me, this is bananas. Like, how can the stock lose so much? I don't know. Anyway, I fucking wanted to... Yeah, Y-Finance is not helping. Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try Alpha Vantage, I guess. The nice thing about this is there is a stock market API, intraday, daily adjusted, weekly adjusted, monthly adjusted, quote endpoint. And then premium is real-time bulk, ticker search, global market. I believe that checking, actually, let's see which one a random guy on YouTube suggests. Financial data feeds for algo trading comparison. Okay, so there's a bunch of these.
What's up, guys? This is Jacob Amaral here. Today I want to talk about data feeds, especially when it comes to automated trading and trading bots. CQG is pretty much the most common one for most brokerages. A lot of brokerages partner with CQG to run their data feed, and it goes through the internet. So you can't get a direct connection to the CME, but it is very reliable, quite fast, and their API is quite good. So if you sign up with a NinjaTrader account or Optimus Futures or Advantage Futures, whatever it may be, they usually have a CQG connection data type that they use. In fact, NinjaTrader, I think, only supports CQG if you sign up with their brokerage. Very good. I use them personally right now, and they're very reliable. Their API is can't say much more about it. It's pretty good. The second one is Kinetic, also known as IQFeed. Kinetic is a white label version of IQFeed that's owned by NinjaTrader and is also relatively fast and very reliable. It's just more expensive. Kinetic is, works great with NinjaTrader, very fast, very easy to set up. It's just more expensive. As a retail trader, you're gonna be paying $60, $70 a month at a base, and then I don't believe they don't have professional prices because you can only use Kinetic as a data feed and not really connecting a brokerage account. They don't have an order routing connection technology. It's simply for just more back testing. So if you had, say, 2 computers and you had a live computer with, say, a NinjaTrader brokerage account on CQG,
I mean, we'll look at this later, maybe. My main needs are complete historical data and financials. Which one is the best fit for this? For example, Polygon limits a lot. I guess I'll look into this. I sort of liked Morningstar. TradingView is pretty much the same, I'd say, but when it comes to TradingView, sorry, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, PanW is exactly what I wanted to go for, but yeah, 1 month works. Okay, perfect. So we can see all of this. I don't know what this is, but yeah, why don't I see the volume though? Right, so oh, is up down volume. Okay. Volume. Okay. Interesting. So there's a lot of like very interesting indicators. I believe that the point is with AI, you can just take into account all of these. Like this is up down volume. I just found out that it shows how much of the volume has been moved at a price that is higher than the previous close, and how much of the volume is moved at a price that is lower than the previous close. So, for example, let's look at this candle. The close out here is at 121. And the volume here that has been traded is structured like this. So 15 million shares have been traded at a higher price than this close, and also 10 million have been traded at a price that is lower. Yo, what the fuck happened? I don't know what I did, to be honest. Well, so right now it's mainly trading below this close, because obviously the price goes up and down. So I guess, no, I don't know. Anyway, oh, they split the stock here and they split it again. I guess the splits really, I never understood why stock splits make, why do stock splits encourage growth? Increased liquidity, so lower price per share, and I guess the main thing is volume can increase significantly. Improved market perception. Signal of confidence. Okay, a stock split can be perceived as a signal of confidence from the company's management. It suggests that the company believes its stock price will continue to rise and wants to make the stock more accessible to a broader audience. Okay, so it's like going mainstream. Positive publicity. Stock splits often generate positive media coverage, which can... okay. Yeah, so obviously, cheaper stock, momentum, the increased trading activity, and positive sentiment surrounding the stock split can create momentum, which can further drive the price up. Okay. In some cases, a stock split can make the company's stock more eligible for inclusion in major stock indices. Okay. It's crucial to remember that a stock split itself does not change the fundamental value of a company. The long-term growth of a company's stock price depends on its underlying financial performance. And while the stock splits often correlate with growth, they're not cause of it. They are a consequence of growth that can help continue that trend. Okay, so it's a way of tricking the monkey mind into thinking that everything is fine, everything's okay. Okay, interesting. It's super interesting, to be honest. So, this volume up down thing, if I'm being honest, volume up down is maybe a good index of, like, could you predict a rebound from this? Or from this? I don't know, honestly. Anyway, so we need the fucking data. That's the main thing that I've set out for myself to do today. So let's get the data. I was so I was gonna go over to this FMP, financial data for every need, pricing, let's sign up. I just use I really like dark screens more. Let me just sign up. real quick. Okay, let me just get my API key. So what's this called? FMP. Okay. Let me just check real quick. Yeah. Let's look at the documentation, I would say. API documentation. Okay, fuck this shit. I'ma just a second. Okay, perfect. I can share my screen again, I would say. So I signed up to FMP. So now we'll look for something like this. So Let's see if this works. Nah, this is gay. The documentation is ass on this. I don't get why they just make everything so huge. Like, can't you fucking tell me what it's meant to be like? Come on. Okay, so this is one of the symbols. This just company name search, CAK API, CUSIP API. I just need the historical data. Actively. Okay, so there's a whole technical indicators thing, news, which is okay, I guess. Crypto forex. Where the frick are stocks? Stocks. Company profile data chart. Okay, so we have basic stock chart, stock price, and volume data. Oh, so this just creates one candle? Come on, bro. Come on, man. What the fuck is this? Come on. Wait a second, I'll move on to, like, maybe Grok? Grok is surprisingly good at writing stuff. Just a second, I'm receiving a call. Okay, I'll just ask Grok. I'll have it do a deep search. I mean, these shouldn't have been buttons, bro. Why are these meant to be like buttons? Like, or at least like take these away. Anyway, design is not the best, but it's pretty good. Use FMP. It was. Yeah. Endpoint to make a request and retrieve daily data from PANW stock. Okay, perfect. Let's see how accurate this is. hopefully pretty accurate. Let no one break me at the end of the day. The heart of a lion. Yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah. So, um, now that I'm using Grok, it's coming to my mind that like the app that I was building yesterday. Um, okay, if I'm being honest, I fucking hate FMP. Their documentation is ass, bro. Their documentation is awful, awfully designed. Stock price and volume data API, explore endpoint. Oh, so I can just get like 5 years data. Why can't I fucking get it? Oh my god. So Listen, I think I'll just So the interesting thing here is that you have real-time data even at a sort of pretty cheap price. You get 5 years for free. Real-time data using Polygon is very much more expensive. So this is something that I'll definitely take in mind. The great problem is it fucking sucks. I like Morningstar. It's not bad. TradingView is fun. It has a lot of indicators, so I'll just get rid of this. What's this price volume trend? I wonder if uh I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue, blue sky and all that I can see. Okay. It's kinda... Okay, so I fucking need this data. Let's see what Grok is saying. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 This is dope. Data. The keys. Oh, it's just symbol and historical. Okay. So I should be ideally getting, okay, date, open, high, low, close, adjusted close, volume, unadjusted volume, change percentage. That's dope. I get all of this already. Okay. Okay. Dope. Okay, perfect. I don't know how Grok did it, but Grok fucking did it. My guy. So, we have all of this data. We have volume, unadjusted volume. What is VWAP? Is it volume adjusted price? Volume weight adjusted price. So this is a pretty common thing, I guess. Dope shit. I wonder why. I wonder how. This is. I mean, I thought I wouldn't get access to this, but. But yeah, dope. So maybe the point was that I was accessing too recent data. I would guess at least. Let me check. So now we have all of this stuff. I'll just move this import over. Yeah. Okay. So now we have all of this daily data, which is pretty dope. We can plot it if we want. We don't want to do that. We want to see which factors we can use to determine like a lot of things. Now there is in the I just want to close all. I'll save all and close all. Okay. First model. Oh fuck. I hadn't saved this. I'm a dumbass. Okay, API key. We have it over here. Just give me a second. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So we have this CSV file now. So it's just much easier to do everything. So first of all, I think I'll add in okay, so let's just plot the volume, for example. This is our whole thing. Okay, so there's none where they're different. So since volume, yeah, exactly. Wow. We don't need this. So we drop this. So first of all, we need to understand what we are targeting. Okay, so this has always been my greatest dilemma when it comes to what should you do, and I think that what the what we should do is make sure that the model ends up thinking and moving like a human. And what we do is we buy, sell, and hold. So I think labeling that is gonna be kind of complicated, but if we look at this, I wouldn't understand the columns better though. Okay, so this is the first example. I am not using JavaScript, but I'll look at the code because I've got a huge issue with JavaScript. I have no idea about how to use JavaScript. I'm a total like noob when it comes to JavaScript, and so I'll just read this code because Anyway. See URL. On the other hand, how can I get information like statements, outstanding shares, etc.? Can you formulate a request for that too? So I think that that will break me. But the weed is guaranteed.
Let me take you dancing.
Okay. So let's see if we can retrieve all of this data. Is it possible to get data from different time frames, like hourly data or something like that? In the meantime, I'll try this. This should be able to get me okay, this works too. So, income statement. I mean, okay. What the fuck? So, company profile is not particularly interesting, to be honest. The main thing that we are interested in is the income, but I don't get why. So this is for the financials. This is for the historical. And then we will have intraday over here. Okay, perfect. Anyway, what I need to figure out is we're getting the response.json. I don't get why. Okay, perfect. So I don't know why it was not working, but it is now. Limit equals 5. Okay. So we have 5 of these, I guess. Yeah. What if we increase the limit to 100? Okay, it's still 5. Maybe I'll try once more. Nah, still 5. I think that, it's not particularly important. So we have financials for the last few years. That's not bad. Do we have keys? Is there a... Okay, so this is the number of shares. Dope. I believe this could be very interesting. Sorry, I meant 4. So it's 581 million. I think that the financials it would be interesting to have like the whole picture of them, because right now we only have them until 2020. Let's go back to this. Anyway, I think that the financials are okay now. I believe, at least. What about profile? How many profiles do we get? 1, 0. What's beta? What's volume average? So we have a lot of stuff that goes on with this, like a bunch of calculations are built in. They're baked in. Like, you don't even need to calculate that stuff. Okay, anyway. I check. Let's see if this works too. Apparently it does. Yo. I don't get why. Oh. So we have it in data. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. 140, that's it? Nah. There's something wrong with this. I'll just plug my computer into charge because it's running low on battery. Anyway, so we got the hourly data. It's just starting from 2025. It's a bit weird, to be honest, because but it's like 8 hours a day, I guess. Right? The head. Yeah. Oh, 6 hours a day. What about 30 we have? Yeah. Let me just see. Yeah, it's from 9:30 to 15:30. Okay. That's good. Anyway, I think I'll let my phone, my computer charge a little bit. I'll be back live. Actually, let me just make this into a function that takes multiple make this into a function that creates a single data frame joining data from multiple calls and robust to errors. Each month's data will be processed separately, and then the data set will be cumulative, let's say. Input parameters will be time frame, symbol, start, and end date. Let's see. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, dope. This is awesome. I'd say this is dope, to be honest. How can there be volume 0 is sort of a thing that I don't fully understand. But right now, what we have is something pretty interesting. So this gets intraday for a lot of things. So fundamentally, Polygon is a scam. They don't even give you like 5 hours. No, sorry, 5 years of data. These guys give you all of it. They spill all the beans. Anyway, I'll just save everything now. So data.2 CSV. Yeah. What the fuck is going on? Perfect. So we have these two data frames, and now we'll have to extract some features from them. Maybe I'll just take also like some other hourly movements. So like let's try it again with 2020 to 2024. Just to see how accurate it can be. Okay, dope. I'll just merge this and pen.h.csv. They are in the same df, but on different, but cover different time frames. So we have the last 5 years of hourly data. Yeah, I'll take it. Existing data, merge data, adopt duplicates. Okay. Reset index. Okay, so now for this stock, we have daily data that goes from 2025, so from like a week ago to 2012, and we also have hourly data that goes from the same period last week to the beginning of 2020. And another thing that we need to do is I'll just save this profile. Because this is all like data, you know. So okay. So anyway, I think that all of this can be made more robust. Okay, after this, we're gonna also look at okay, so now all of this should be saved correctly. Um, the moon will illuminate my room, and soon I'm consumed by my doom. Once upon a time, nobody gave a fuck. It's all settled down, and my continent's up. Okay, so we did a lot, around 2 hours of live. I need to get a coffee and to eat something, and after that, well, we're gonna go over again. Let's just see how long this takes to generate. But yeah. So right now, I'm sorry. I just tasked my composer to basically make this file more tidy. I really love AI to do this because I tend to be like a very messy programmer, a very messy coder, and this way I'm sort of more comfortable with all of this. So right now it's making my file more tidy, more organized, and I have to say Grok is very good at defining what to build. Like it's actually pretty good. It's especially deep search just makes it so that it can look for documentation. And the moment you can look for documentation, you can just make stuff work without having to juggle around and see and try and do. I really like deep search is pretty much I think that deep search is pretty much the most important thing that can be done to make AI models better. Because otherwise, I don't see any major improvements in the way that it can work. Maybe like if it could just access APIs, somehow you would need it to you would need the authorization from you to do stuff. But if you authorize it to, for example, I don't know, make a video, make a post, order something from Amazon, that's something that could like most definitely make all of it very much more useful. Anyway, I don't see mm, sunny the dark side of the moon. Not many people of this planet understand that I've got some issues and nobody can see. Yeah, I'll move this over here. And this FMP example is just so stupid. So anyway, this is just the condensed version. The problem is I don't want to access the whole code base. So I think that all of this should just be a separate thing, I guess, at least. Let me just check this. What do we have over here? We have get historical data. Perfect. We have get company profile, which is perfect as well. Get income statement, and that's good. And then we have get balance sheet, and that's get cash flow, get key metrics, get financial ratios, apply transformations. Okay, so this is actually like pretty useful. Apply transformations is actually something that I really needed. We will use it soon. Get indexes, get stock list. Okay. I don't see why this was done, but like, you do you, bro. Okay, anyway, FMP is, I'd say, pretty good. I think that the whole data streaming pipeline thing needs to be made more streamlined, because where I want to be in the play zone is in building the financial models. I don't care about anything else. I want to build like the predictive models. That's sort of where I'm at right now. So I think that there is going to be a bunch of models that I have to build in order to get something to work. So because there are all of these different time frames, because there is all of this mess, I need to make sure that all of it is sort of nice and safe and corrected. And I have to navigate all of this data and like find what exactly to do with it. Anyway, I think I'll leave for a while. I'll have breakfast, I guess, and then I'll probably be back streaming in around an hour.